gentlemen, this show this evening has been brought to you by Dan Casal at GTFP. This is GTFP18, and this is the 8th of 10 fights in our prelims in the welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one more time, fighting in the blue corner, representing TFT MMA, an undefeated MMA fighter with 2 wins and no losses, Sam Brown! And his opponent in the red corner, representing Roughhouse MMA. He has an amateur record of 3 wins and only 2 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one more time, Chris Radcliffe!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cage door set to close on this, our 8th contest of the afternoon. Chris Radcliffe fighting out of the red corner in the black trunks trimmed with blue and the rainbow lion, representing the Roughhouse, taking on the fish tanks. Sam Brown, the tatami shorts, white and red trim.
Here we've got the fish tank against Roughhouse again. 2 great gyms battling it out once again in this golden ticket cage.
The Midlands versus the Great White North.
And 2 very exciting fighters as well in Chris Radcliffe and Sam Brown. Sam Brown very active towards the end of last year, competing in both September and December. Then back again here in March for GTFP18, much to our delight.
Yeah, 2-0, the fish tank prospect, and taking on a slightly more experienced Chris Radcliffe, 3-2 record, and again, fighting out of the Roughhouse. I just so enjoy saying the Roughhouse. It's
Ooh, stiff left hand landed there for Sam Brown. Yeah, Radcliffe, all 3 of his wins have come by way of knockout or TKO. A couple of first rounders in there and then a 3rd round, so you know not to blink with this man.
Eats the heavy inside leg kick from Sam Brown, does Chris Radcliffe. He skirts around the outside, and again, that inside leg kick. Heavy and landing, and Radcliffe in on the body lock. Moves to the single. Tries to pull that knee up, trips his man down to the canvas. Nice scramble, though, from Brown, and I would imagine the last place you want to be is on your back in the Roughhouse corner.
Absolutely, yeah. And Radcliffe did a good job there, because in that scramble, he nearly gave up the position himself, but did a good job of getting back to his feet. But yeah, heavy knees from Sam Brown.
But now Radcliffe turns his man back to the cage. Brown looking to try the trip. Good head position here, trying to stay heavy. He's got that body lock. Gonna trip, drag down into half guard, falls straight into the half guard. Good position, right in that Roughhouse corner.
Yeah, beautiful work there from Radcliffe, and as we can see, Sam Brown with his back flat against the mat, the worst position you can be in.
Joe, Dan, and Jimmy all watching, and again, don't need to shout that advice now, can just calmly be talking to their man who's in top position. But Brown's not capitulating anything, trying to get onto that hip.
Yeah, remaining nice and calm as well. Just going through all his techniques. Nice job there getting the left knee in there to try and create some separation.
But now,
Radcliffe did a really
stepped
good job.
over now. Gonna try and get the base. Is that a Kimura grip?
That's a Kimura grip. It's going to be difficult. He's trying to yank it out, but it just takes
knee to the body. Yeah, we like the knees to the body. I'm just the easiest man in the world to please, man. Like, give me knees to the body from side control, and you know, a first round that both fighters had their moment in, and that's going to make that one tough to score for the judges, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Sam Brown had some decent moments on the feet. He landed a stiff left hand early on in that first round, but Radcliffe did a really good job in pursuing the takedown over against the fence there by his corner, and he got it late in the round. Probably spent about the last minute or so of that round in top control, and eventually worked that position where he was almost on the back of Sam Brown, landing those heavy knees.
Be interesting to see what little amendments each fighter chooses now. And again, the fish tank, just like the last time, fish tank. Yeah, well, you got 15 seconds left, enjoy it, we're done. Said what we needed to say, out we get.
That must be part of their fight preparation, like, you get everyone else gets a minute.
Yeah,
you get 30 seconds.
You get 40 seconds so we can get out of the cage in time. Brilliant. Get touch of gloves, second of 3 potential rounds against Sam Brown, representing the fish tank, the tatami trunks trimmed with white and red. Chris Radcliffe fighting out of the rough house, the black shorts trimmed with rainbow.
That head kick came out really quickly from Sam Brown a minute ago.
And again.
There it is again, right on cue for me. These two guys are lightning on the feet, especially those kicks on Sam Brown.
Oh, that went a little bit low, yeah. Well, a little bit high, a little bit low, depends on
Depends
which way you're looking at it. Probably a little bit low if it lands on me, a little bit high if it's somebody tall.
Yeah, that's a danger of throwing that inside low kick.
And then the referee's like, yeah, there was no intention there whatsoever. It is what it is. Occasionally that's going to happen.
Yeah, but as I was saying just before that, the kicks from Sam Brown are coming out lightning quick. I mean, not really giving Chris Radcliffe any chance to check the low kick.
Good. I was wondering when Harvey Hare was gonna just move Radcliffe away from his corner where he happens to be recuperating and happens to be getting some messages from the corner to, hey.
Couple of words of advice while he's recovering.
Looks like he's getting ready, yeah.
A few deep breaths and yeah, I'm good to go. Nice apology there from Sam Brown as well. No intent.
There was no intention whatsoever. Just one of those things. And tries to throw heavy to the body straight away, does Brown.
I mean, look at the size of the thighs on Brown as well. You don't want those shots coming thudding into your body. Look at the inside leg of
of
Radcliffe as well. Absolutely
chewed up.
Oh, disgusting.
Brown staying heavy, but Radcliffe manages to turn him. Can he get Brown's back up against the cage? He does. Goes down behind the knees now. Is he going to look to try and clasp those hands together?
Yeah, right in front of us here.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice job there, pulling away the base.
Sucks the hips in towards him and drops him down. And now Radcliffe again, just like round one, gets to work a little bit from the top. I love the fact that Brown, though, refuses to capitulate, refuses to give position up.
Yeah, one of the most important things that I was told when I was training, very first started training, is that you've got to stay busy when you're on the bottom. You can't just lie there. You can't lie with your shoulders flat against the mat and just lie in that position and see out rounds. And that's exactly what we're seeing from Sam Brown here. Constantly busy, a nice little...
Love tried to roll, but Radcliffe rolled with him, almost took the back, but now in the full mount. Some time left on the clock. Is he going to try and posture up? But look at Sam Brown go, no, I'm not having that position. And that's all that was. You are not keeping me there. And he now has Radcliffe's back up against the cage. Yeah, pummeling for that underhook.
Beautiful work from that full mount position to, like you say, just basically muscled his way out and said, I'm not
staying here. Knee to the body lands, and another.
Yeah, trio of knees to the bread basket there from Sam Brown.
Oh, and another chip and left hand into the bottle. Those are starting to hurt, I think.
Yeah,
and then he goes high, like you see him. He works the body, brings the hands down low, and then he goes high. And
stiff right hand.
Yeah, if you're gonna be kick heavy, you've got to be careful. And Brown trying to get in on the big knee up the middle from both fighters. And third round, it'll all be to play for, I think, John.
Yeah, definitely. And we saw at the end of the round there, Sam Brown going for that heavy kick attack, and Chris Radcliffe just read it and saw it coming and just fired the right hand straight down the pipe that wobbled Brown. But both guys are taking some deep breaths towards the end of the second round. They've worked a grueling 2 rounds.
They've worked hard for this 6 minutes so far, and I have no doubt they'll continue to work hard for the final 3. You got to suggest the advice coming out of that roughhouse corner is, get in close, initiate that clinch, get him to the ground. And if you're Andrew Fisher over in the blue corner here. What are you saying to Radcliffe? Because to Sam Brown, because these rounds could go either way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one thing that I really like from Sam Brown that we've seen is him mixing up those kicks. Obviously, we spoke about that left lead leg there of Chris Radcliffe. He's completely chewed up around the thigh, but
final round.
just got to make sure you set those up. And one thing is for certain is don't get taken down. And if you do, get yourself...
Oh, that shot got some chopping knee, nicely covered up.
I'm not sure what we saw. There's an eye poke, possibly, but Chris Radcliffe, the referee didn't see it.
Referee just
says, fight on.
Yeah,
wild left hand there, just misses from Brown.
If it's not seen, it's not seen. And
yeah, I certainly didn't see it, but I mean, they were throwing some heavy shots at...
But Radcliffe certainly did look like he was saying something, and now Brown puts Radcliffe's back up against the cage and his backside on the mat.
Yeah, did a really nice job there turning the corner and enabling that takedown, but Radcliffe straight away back to his feet. Both guys have been really quick to get back to their feet, or try to get back to their feet every time they've been taken to the mat.
Embracing the clinch and the grind a little bit now.
Yeah, just
refusing to separate from one another.
Yeah, Sam Brown tried a sneaky little trick there.
Oh, and there,
beautiful shot.
And there's the sneaky little trip from Chris Radcliffe, who, again, top position, side control now.
Yeah, anything you can do, I can do better from Chris Radcliffe.
And right again in that roughhouse corner. Looking to, is he trying to get that head underneath the armpit? Is he gonna?
Yeah, looks like it, but he's on the wrong side at the moment. He'll have to jump a long way over into. I mean, you could get that submission from the full man, but ideally he wants to be on the other side of it. But
ideally he just starts throwing knees to the body. Thank you, Chris Radcliffe.
Perfectly timed, right into the kidneys. Very nasty.
And again, it just one of those techniques from side control. Can't use the elbows to the head. Can't, so perhaps a safer strike to consistently land without giving up any position.
Yeah,
plus, you're chipping away at that gas tank. Every knee you land to the body. Oh, beautiful step over there, but Sam Brown, wise to, onto the back. Lovely snip onto the back. He's under the chin.
Under the chin.
That's nice and tight. There's the tap.
Submission.
And the roughhouse man does it, moves to 4-2. What a great submission from Chris Radcliffe.
That was absolutely beautiful, because we saw him step over into the mat. It was almost like Sam Brown was waiting for that to try and reverse the position, but Radcliffe just rode with the hips to Sam Brown, got that hook in, got the forearm under the chin straight away and locked in that rear naked choke. That was absolutely beautiful technique from Sam Radcliffe.
Absolutely brilliant fight. Chris Radcliffe with the big stoppage win in the third round, and in a fight that wasn't, it was a very evenly matched fight, and Radcliffe finds a way to put a stamp on it. What a great win for the roughhouse prospect.
Absolutely, and all props to Sam Brown as well, because as they say, it takes two to tango, and that was an absolutely fantastic back and forth, but Chris Radcliffe there just having too much, and takes away that W.
Yeah, nice win for the roughhouse man. Moves to 4-2 in his amateur career now.
You can see what it means to that corner, the roughhouse corner. I mean,
they live together, breathe together. I just had him over here. He was incredibly happy with that finish. Once I got him on the ground, it was over. What a wonderful performance there. Chris Radcliffe, the roughhouse. But I got to tell you, I can't wait to see Sam Brown step into the cage again.
Absolutely, really exciting fighter. I mean, both these guys are absolutely superbly talented, and will go a long way in this sport. All props to Sam Brown for that performance as well.
Absolutely, can't wait to see both these young men step into the cage, hopefully here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions one more time. Our referees just getting ready to move to the center of the cage so that we can make this one official. Just checking out the eye. That's a lovely, lovely win for Chris Radcliffe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both of these these fighters. Referee Harvey Haver stopped this contest at 2 minutes 11 seconds of the third and final round. To the winner via rear naked choke in the red corner, Chris Radcliffe.